go. It's your man Mike Bowens coming to you once again live and direct. Listen, this message is going to be amazing. This message is entitled Why Your Children Need Structure and Discipline. Why your children need structure and discipline. Listen, as I'm looking through the news and I'm even looking at my own children, and I'm seeing how, when I look at society today, right? Children are more rebellious than it seems like they've ever been. Why? It's because of what they see in the media. It's what they see on television. It's what they see on the internet, right? There's so much that can overwhelm a person's brain, even as an adult. Imagine children. If I was growing up in this time period, right? There's so many distractions. There's so many influences, right? That can influence a child to live a certain way that's not particularly godly. So they might want to live the way they see their friends living, or they may want to live what they see their favorite person on the internet living. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever, Snapchat. So it influences them, and then they bring that influence into their daily lives, and they bring it into the household. Now, if you don't have structure and discipline, I'm not saying you choking your kids and stuff like that. I'm saying structure, like, listen, there's a time for you to have fun, but there's a time for you to do your chores. It's a time for you to clean your room. It's a time for you to take out the garbage. It's a time for you to put the dishes in the dishwasher. If you don't have a dishwasher, wash the dishes, cut the grass, something. Every single day, they gotta have a structure plan in place for them to do these things. Because if they don't have this structure, they don't have this discipline, it carries out to other areas of their life. So when they go to school, the teacher gives them homework. I'm not doing that homework because I don't feel like it. Why don't you do your homework? I don't feel like it, Dad. I just don't feel like it. Why don't you clean your room? I don't feel like it. Or I will. When is I will? When I will. No. You live in my house, we got to follow these rules. Okay? We got to follow these rules because I need you to have structure. I need you to have discipline because it's going to follow you throughout your life. It's going to follow you throughout your life. And some people never develop those skills as they get older. Some people still can't ever get any place on time because they have not been taught that as a child. The Bible says, train up a child in the way that they should go, and when they get older, they shall not depart from it. So some people as adults still can't get to work on time, or can't get to a dentist appointment on time, or get to any appointment on time, or get to church on time, because they have not been trained that way from a child. If I go anywhere late, it takes a lot within myself to not freak out, because I've been trained to be on time, right? Even when I had a chance to go to college preparatory school, prep school. We had homework. We had to do homework time. It was a time from 7 to 9, Monday through Friday. So from 7 to 9, there was no talking on the phone. There was no laying down taking a nap. I don't care how tired you are. There was no video games. There was nothing except for study hall time. It was study hall time from 7 to 9, Monday through Friday. And no, excuse me, it wasn't 7 to 9, it was 6 to 8. It was 6 to 8, Monday through Friday. And that 6 to 8 time period, you had to get your work done. And then from 8 to 10, you have free time. But in that time, you had to take a shower, maybe make your phone call. If you want to get a snack, get a snack. But 10 o'clock was lights out. So from 6 to 8, Monday through Friday was study hall. 8 to 10 was the time you take your shower, get your clothes ready for the next day, talk on the phone to your relatives, whoever you had, because I went away to school, so boarding school, or maybe get a snack or something like that. But the fact of the matter is, by 10 o'clock, it was lights out. You could not be like, wait, no, give me 5 more minutes. Nope, it was lights out. So I had that structure, I had that discipline. And somebody may say like, oh, that's a military school. It was not a military school, but it had structure, it had discipline. So now even today, during this time period, when I'm going to prepare for a sermon or something like that, I would take 2 hours out of a day and I'll sit down and I'll prepare the message I need to. because I'm structured to do so from when I went away to school. And till this day, at 10 o'clock at night, my eyes get glossy. I start yawning. I start yawning because I'm still trained to this day to go to sleep at 10 o'clock. No matter where I am, we could be at a restaurant, which I don't go to a restaurant that late, but I'm just saying hypothetically. I could be out somewhere doing something, and at 10 o'clock at night, I'm ready to get tired. And I'm grateful to God because I feel like it helped extend my life. Because being up all times at night, even though some people say they're night owls, some people are, not me, obviously, because I was trained to go to sleep early, to wake up early. So I'll go to sleep at 10, but I'm waking up at 5 a.m. So when most people still sleep, I'm up at 5, doing things that I need to do while it's quiet, while people sleep. And I'm getting the edge on my competition. I'm getting the edge on life. And I'm putting my best foot forward every single day. So you want to train your children in the things of God. You want to train them to read a verse in the Bible a day or a psalm. You want to train them how to pray while they're young. You don't want to train them or have them go through a traumatic experience and they didn't know how to pray. Right? And what's the first thing a kid always going to say? Well, nobody ever taught me. You got to teach them. God is holding you and I accountable to teach our children how to pray. He's holding us accountable to teach our children the word before they get to the point where they can do it themselves. He's holding us accountable to train our children in what's right and what's wrong. And some parents, you get to the point where I just can't be bothered. I just can't. I don't want to do the fight. Well, listen, if you're not teaching them, their little girlfriend is teaching them. Their boyfriend is teaching them. The kids in their school is teaching them. YouTube, the little kids on YouTube is teaching them. The influencers. You want to be the person that's going to teach your kids no matter how much they seem like they don't want to hear you. They don't want to listen to you. Not that you provoke them, right, to not like you, but taking time out to teach them what they need to learn. Because it's your words that they're going to remember for the rest of their lives. It's your lessons that you're teaching them is going to be in their minds for the rest of their lives. Right? I remember when I was a kid, there was a lot of things that my mom told me at the time. It irritated me. Like, come on, man. I just want to live. I just want to live, brother. Just want to live. But she used to tell me, keep your room clean. And I'm like, dang, this is my room though. But it's not my room only because it's in her house. Right? And it's going to affect me in the future. And because I had to do that, keep my room clean, keep my shoes organized, fix my closet, make up my bed. When I went away to camp, or when I went away to school, and they had us making our beds and putting our shoes underneath the bed, I was already accustomed to that. So it wasn't like it was so hard for me. Right? I was more organized. I knew where exactly where I put my books at when I went away to school. I knew how to wash my own clothes because my mom taught me how to wash my clothes when I was at home. She taught me how to iron my clothes. She taught me how to take out my clothes for the whole week, Monday through Friday, my shirt, my pants, and iron them on a Sunday. And so throughout the week, I could just pick out any outfit and I'm ready. I'm not running to school with wrinkled pants on. I'm not going to school with wrinkled shirts on. I'm going in and I'm putting my best foot forward. And so this is why our children need structure and discipline, because what you're teaching them is going to affect them for the rest of their lives. The structure and discipline that you're giving them is going to help them to excel in this next phase of their lives. Or the lack of structure and discipline that they're getting is going to cause them to have a harder time in life, whether they realize it or not. So hey, one quick way to do this is to have a chore chart and put it up in their room that they must follow this. Or you can't go such and such, or you can't have this video game. Because rules need to be established, and believe it or not, kids love rules. They do. They want it. They want some rules. They want structure. They need that, because if you don't have it, you don't know what your parameters are. You don't know what you can do, what you cannot do, and you can't make up rules on the fly. I said for you not to do. You never said that to me, but you should know that you shouldn't be out all time of night. Well, they don't know that because you never gave them the boundaries. Never gave them a chore chart. Your room should stay clean. Why should I have to tell your room needs to stay clean? Because they need to know. If they don't know, then they won't. It's just human nature. And so I want to encourage somebody out there today to bring structure and discipline into your household when you're raising your children. Teach them God's word. Teach them how to pray. Give them responsibilities of keeping their room clean. Give them responsibilities of washing the dishes or putting the dishes in the dishwasher. Give them responsibilities of taking out the garbage or something, whatever you feel that they should do within the house or whatever they're capable of doing. All right? Listen, I hope this message inspired somebody. All right, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for more videos, which are coming every single day. And until next time, this is your man Mike Bowens. I'm saying, be blessed.